Howdy, and welcome to the round table for Red Dirt D&D. I'm Michael Cross.
Kiri Hester.
Joni Payne.
Connor Shenold.
Brooke Bullock.
Aiden Cross.
Kim Cross.
And we are talking about episodes 40 through 43. That's 40, 41, 42, 43, all under Connor.
Yay! My episode.
We finally got back to Connor. Haven't had, not since Goblins. And there was so much fun. We didn't fight a thing.
Nope.
That's okay.
That's why I gave you guys plenty of fights.
But the role play was awesome.
I guess we didn't. Wow.
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought about that because it was just so stinking much
It's like
fun
you
all
guys
the way
had
through.
the option of if you really wanted to fight Rumpelstiltskin skin, you could have.
I would have slaughtered.
Yeah, you would have slaughtered them, but
We wouldn't have gotten to fight them. Blackjack would have, boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
before we got there.
yeah. So
we have decided we are really not murder hobos. Now, we also found out that we have probably, the list of people we've not made mad at us is probably a lot shorter than those, but, yeah, we don't go around really killing.
Well, the reason why the list of people you made mad is longer is because usually you keep them alive.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
exactly. That's
And
our
that's the problem.
Nothing makes people madder than not killing. Mm-hmm. That's why murder hobos. That's why I believe in murder hobos.
I believe in the mafia. They call that tying up loose ends.
Yes.
Take care of it.
Yes.
Take care of it.
Just take. Oh my gosh, the worst thing. We were playing. Was it the fairy was one. The Feywild.
Oh, Witchlight?
Yeah, so we go, there's the kids that have been kidnapped. And I walked into the kids and I said, it's okay, we're here to take you out.
Yeah.
And Karen was our DM. Karen just perfectly, without missing a beat, went, you're going to take us out? No. I didn't mean that. I meant take you out
I have got a
here.
new
Get
feat.
you outta
Rapid
here.
shot.
I can't remember what the movie was, but where the boss would always say, "Okay, just take care of it," and then the guy would look up and go, "You mean take care of
Take
it?
care of it.
Hold his hand like a gun."
Only in D&D and RPG can you have conversations like this and not have to be checked in by the police, right?
I was
If you're listening to this on speakerphone, I'm sorry that now everyone's looking at you. So
I was just thinking, by the way, this is, we're recording this August 20th. And we have 3 people who just started back to their jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
And then I realized, do you realize, in this room, we have more than 70 years of teaching experience in this room right now.
that's crazy.
Look at us go.
I know.
I mean, as the person who brings the least number of years to the
Hey,
table.
Don't you say
Listen,
it. Don't you say it.
Kimberly and Brooke are
Don't
doing a
you
lot
say
of the heavy lifting.
I'm thrilled that we've got 32 and 29, but 10 is still, that's 10 more than I could do.
Yeah,
That's 10 years and that's 9 years and 364 more days than I can do.
Yeah. So we're all pretty tired. I was telling, Connor and Brooke on the way in that between 5 p.m. Saturday and 5 p.m. Friday and 5 p.m. Saturday, I slept 20 out of 24 hours.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I slept hard too, and that was completely unmedicated. So that was all exhaustion.
Yeah.
sometimes you need those.
Beginning of the year tired is something you do not understand until you have lived it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be like a performer, someone on tour, or someone where you're on not only mentally but also physically, and then you have the highs and lows emotionally. All of those things are wrapped up in those opening days. It's probably true for students as well, because they're coming back and all of that. But for the person that's quote unquote on the stage until later in the year when we can be the guide on the side, but when you're on the stage the first couple of days, it is exhausting for sure.
It is. I felt sorry for 6th hour and 7th hour. They were so droopy, and I was like, I know, I understand. You've had to listen to policies and procedures and a syllabus from every teacher you've seen so far, but. Here we go.
Here's one more.
Here's one more.
In Pathfinder, I think they call that
Congratulations.
fatigue 1.
Exhaustion.
Exhausted.
One
by
level of
that.
exhaustion.
Thank you very much.
Sickened.
Are there any
Gnomes-
good conditions?
Gnomes
Are there
start
any-
bleeding. There's
That would
yes.
be great. There was one good condition.
There's like 3 good conditions, I think, and you need bards for all of them. Yeah.
All right, back to my episode.
Dungeons and Dragons. Yay!
Well, you got to do the banter before we do the banter.
We do.
The banter for the banter.
It's the pre-banter banter.
Yeah.
So, what did you all think about Jaska going missing?
I thought it was great that we all just, where's Jaska? Where's Jaska? Where's Jaska? All the way.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's true that when you would wake up, you wouldn't actually realize someone was gone until you started talking to them.
Yeah.
None of us been by the ocean. You were talking about that, weren't you, Jaska? Hey, Jaska's not here.
I mean, on the other side of that conversation was like less than a minute long, right?
I would like to say that probably Jaska is the one to probably get up a lot earlier than the rest
Yeah,
of you.
Undoubtedly, without a doubt.
Right. I mean, I feel like if I woke up and Jaska was gone, it was like, can't wait till she gets back with breakfast.
Exactly.
That's what's happening.
Exactly.
Hunting is happening right now.
Yeah.
It's going to be so good.
But then her bow was left behind, which isn't something she would do.
And that's
her
when we all got
tumbleweeds.
nervous. We're like, oh, wait a minute.
And a third of her
Yeah,
tumbleweeds were gone.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't know. Beatrix wasn't as concerned about kidnapping or whatever.
Yeah, you never
because-
really bought into the whole idea. Of
No, Beatrix is not. I don't know. Of course, she also has not been adventuring with you as long, and so, at this point, she thinks that Jaska may have, by choice, gone off to figure something out, help somebody.
Oh, no, we're
Whatever.
delightful.
Well,
She would
and-
never have left us.
Beatrix has also been much more independent for all of her life.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
kind of on her own, especially anytime she goes to a new place. So that would be like, okay, it's
Right.
fine.
Yeah.
So
Oh, no.
she'll
someone's
either come
missing.
back or she won't.
I come up missing every time I sneeze.
Exactly.
No big deal.
Exactly.
Maybe she sneezed. Maybe she's gone.
Jaska
makes me
grabbed a
think-
ski on accident and sneezed.
There are some friendly pirate shop owners who are very worried about their neighbor who just went missing one day.
Yeah. Maybe one day we'll
Cut
go to
to-
that pirate village.
I
She's
can't
got to
wait.
be somewhere.
I can't wait until we hear the real backstory, like how many people that Beatrix owes money to, and she just has just bugged out.
Now, Beatrix always stays
She
current on her
says
bills
she
because she never knows.
sneezes to disappear to places, but we've never seen her sneeze yet.
Never seen her sneeze
We're
yet.
taking a lot of.
Well, Claritin, y'all
Claritin.
introduced Claritin, so now
I
I'm here.
forgot.
It's got Claritin and pasta in the pouch.
That's
Those
right.
are the two things.
We're good to go.
Billy, the one with no allergies, is the one who takes care of everybody else's allergies.
medical possum.
I have the fancy bag.
I did have that meta moment, and it was really at the end of the last session before 39, in which my meta brain kicked in. I'm like, oh, that's why Jaska's gone. Is because Connor doesn't want to have to
taking
talk
the
to
DM.
themselves again. So
Again, I'll have to do that in these episodes, but it's all good.
So Bleakburn, was that your own? We travel, we find some clues in the woods. We really see Mistletoe's personality. That's so much
I
fun.
love Mistletoe so much.
Yeah.
But before we get to Bleakburn,
Oh,
yes,
go.
it was all of this is my entire creation. It's been rattling up in my brain for entirely too long, and it's nice to finally get it out. But so you guys find that Jaska's missing, and you go in to find where Mistletoe went, because you found some tracks that he went to go follow after Jaska.
Yeah, we grabbed all our stuff and started following, and then we started hearing voices in Sylvan,
Yes.
and loved being able to audio that and put in in the background just some people talking in the red cap and
Quickling.
which then we got to get their names.
I'm going to say right now, that may be the worst pun we've done. That may be the worst Easter egg
You're
ever.
welcome.
On the thing.
Spectacular.
You're
It-
welcome.
It was amazing.
And by worst, yes, it was absolutely amazing and terrible, and I loved it and I hated it. It was great.
I almost changed it because I was re-listening to Aiden's episodes, and he had Rupel. And I was like, that's so close to Rumple. So I was like, nah, I'm sticking my guns here. It's stupid. stupid, and I love
Commit
it.
to the stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
I mean, we're
you
in the
know-
Feywild, that's like the whole bit. We're
Yeah,
stupid.
the stupid.
And maybe there's kind of like a Feywild-esque, way with language and Rupel and Rumpel and, so you never know.
Yeah, and it's like I really wanted to, since we are in the Feywild, I really wanted to kind of start bringing in more of the actual lore for the Fey in. And so they were kind of a good way to do that. Of, oh, your name's Blackjack?
Oh, my
Writes
goodness.
it down.
Oh my goodness.
We around the table got so nervous about that. We were like, what are you doing?
I love that moment of when you were back with the other group. They're like, "Oh, it's okay, Blackjack's over there talking to you." Blackjack's talking to you.
Hi, I'm Blackjack, and this is every single person's name. I
Notice I stopped doing
You
that.
did. You go, this is my friends.
I used to
But-
say everybody's name, and then y'all got on to me. I'm like, fine, I'm Blackjack. These are my friends.
But you still tell people we're staying at the Hyatt, and if you need anything, our room number is 873. Anyway,
Are you like waffle or something?
I'm not paranoid like that. I just don't even think about that.
Just because you're not paranoid.
Yeah,
It's true.
Right?
And Blackjack, you came up with an ingenious way to talk quotes around that with mistletoe.
Message.
that was fantastic.
Oh, I was surprised
Absolutely
that everybody when I
fantastic.
looked up message the spell, because almost every spell there's always if it has
Sure,
like
language.
this
or
they have to have-
comprehend
yeah.
languages.
Yep.
They have to understand a language for you to do this. There's nothing in message. It doesn't have to be able to understand a language. So it's like, okay, why are we not using this on everything?
Found and
Look,
handled.
look, there's a boar over there. Let's talk to the boar, Because apparently you can.
Yeah, and I had to very quickly come up with how mistletoe could communicate with you.
It was
and
beautiful.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
looking at like basically mind pictures. That little mind movie of
Little mind movie.
Mistletoe's mind
Yes.
Yes.
movie. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. That's what we should have titled the episode.
Mistletoe's Mind Movie.
Love the alliteration.
I'm feeling a short coming out later on. Someone with some artistic
silent
talent.
film.
It's a silent film. And it can have the old school like organ music, the ta ta ta.
Yeah.
That'd be the worst podcast ever.
But would be the most unique.
This is music. Put in your own.
Yeah.
Imagine your own scene.
You got to read the show notes, and then you can see.
Amazing.
But you're not gonna believe this. We're at almost 13 minutes now.
Oh my
Almost
gosh.
done. So we're going to. This is it for any of you who are not patrons out there right now. This is where we're going to stop. But if you become a patron, you could listen to the rest of this, because we've still got to talk about the rest of episode 40, 41, 42, 43, all of the role playing that we did, all of the costumes and masks and things we came up with, and then just the amazing things that Connor came up with. So if you become a patron right now, you can listen to the rest of this episode at patreon.com/reddirtdnd. And very quickly, I do want to thank all of our patrons, and we're going to go in order of where they are on the levels. Of them. Let's start with our Platinum Dragon. That's Nightmare. Thank you so much, Nightmare. Our Gold Dragon, Lady Kate.
Woo!
Yay!
Got to hang out with her in the
Yeah.
Patreon.
Oh, we had our
Patreon hangout on the
few days
15th.
ago. It was so fantastic. We're going to have another one in September. So if you join up right now, we're going to have one on the 15th of September. Our Silver Dragons, Don Mills, Hal Horton, John DeFelice, Scott Wise, the Kilton Warrior Mike, Tim, Germbot. No, wait, Tim. That's just Tim. That's regular Tim.
Oh, it's Tim.
That's regular
Tim.
Tim.
Tim, yeah.
Tim, thank you so much. Those are our Silver Dragons, our Bronze Dragons.
To all of those friends, hello from Cobalt Union member number 242.
The Kobolds were busy this month.
They were.
They got really close to their male postal worker.
Bronze Dragons, Germbot, Jonathan Forsman, MKDIR, New Mexico. Thank you so very much to those our Bronze Dragons. We're so thrilled.
Thank you.
Our Brass Dragons, and there are quite a few of them here. We have our Brass Dragons, Alex Jenkins, Fran Topping, Justin Britt, Carrie Horton, Kimberly Cross, Nico Rodriguez, and Ryan Rytoast, and Trevor Morrison, and Ryan Rudebach. Thank you so very much. And our Copper Dragons, Brooke Bullock, Connor Shenold, Dan Dunick, Daniel Adams, DJ Latz, Ethan Jones, Heath Mormon, James Carpenter, Listening from Experience, Nick Mead, Sheila Griffin, The Landlocked Siren, Tim A.
The other Tim!
And Tina McBride. Thank you all so very much to our patrons. We love you so much.
Yay!
This is the reason we do it, is because for you, our patrons, and for you, our fans out there that maybe you haven't given yet, maybe you bought some merchandise. If you haven't, go to reddirtdnd.com or reddirtrpg.com and buy some merchandise from it. We'd love that. Also, of course, make sure to follow us on X.
It's Twitter.
Formerly known as
It's
Twitter.
For the
Facebook.
3 months it has left.
We're also on Threads.
On Threads, yeah,
You know,
which is
so-
kind of cool. It's happening.
It's
building.
going to get there. It's going
Yeah.
to get there. So, and of course, look us up on reddirtdnd.com. That's going to be it for us. We're going to the long version of our roundtable right now.